In the last few years, you may have heard me talk about fishing. I fished a lot as a kid, and I returned to the sport in 2018. Many weekends on local rivers or lakes fishing for bass in my kayak. Now that summer started, I decided it would be fun to find some fish tales with a local twist. This morning, part one. It's the story of a mom and pop tackle shop reeling in anglers on San Antonio's east side. It's a little hard to find this storage unit turned tackle shop called Outdoor Alphas. Sam Garza started it out of his house.
We just emptied out our savings and we bought this first location. Actually, that little square was our first store. We had, very little gear in there, and somehow miraculously was able to pull out and become this now.
The original shop on Rigsby is by no means big, and Sam likes it that way. He says they've found a way to beat bigger tackle shops.
We offer expertise in actually fishing. Of course, a lot of people know when they go to Academy. A lot of people don't know anything about fishing. They just out there to sell gear.
He also tries to lure anglers by stocking hard-to-find gear, including a big selection of cutting-edge baits out of Japan.
Our tackle is a lot higher end. Mega bass, for instance. I believe we're actually the biggest in San Antonio that have a mega bass dealer. We like to keep the higher end. Of course, it is a little more pricier, but it brings in a lot more results in catching fish.
Kayak angler Rolando Nandine is a fishing buddy of mine, and he's next level, frequently competing in big bass tournaments. He's even sponsored by Outdoor Alphas.
You know, us anglers, we're always looking for that little small competitive edge. So if you can find something that you can throw that nobody else is throwing, we believe that it helps in catching more fish.
But one thing isn't clear about Outdoor Alphas. Where did this small shop get such an outsized name?
We just wanted something that popped and showed we were the king of the jungle, I guess, so figured to go with that name.
And for more, go to outdooralphas.com or look them up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
Mark, so what else are you working on for this Gone Fishing series?
Well, next month you're going to hear about a nonprofit group that helps kids learn how to fish here in South Texas. You're also going to meet a man who runs a fishing lure company based right here in San Antonio. The lures they sell, they're not your typical tackle.
All right, everyone wants to know, when do we get to see you actually get in the water and go fishing?
We're still working on that part, but I do have a plan. It's the where I will be fishing that I think really is going to get people's attention here in San Antonio. So look for all that all summer right here on GMSA at 9.
Finding a way to do your job and do what you love by fishing?
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's a pretty good deal.